Hey y'all, welcome back. All right, let's go ahead and dive in and see what Divine Holy Spirit of the highest white light consciousness has for the collective. The cards are all upright and in order by way of major arcana through each element. And yeah, let's go ahead and see what's going on. Holy Spirit, what do you have for the collective? What does the collective need to know and be made aware of? I heard disparaging. So the King of Wands is showing itself in the pre-shuffle. Spirit, tell me more about disparaging. So somebody's getting some news about something. Thank you, Spirit, for that. What else do we need to know? I heard end results and then test results. So disparaging news about test results. Wow. All right. Thank you, Spirit, for that. That came in crystal clear, y'all. I'm hearing time is of the essence, so possibly the news of test results is has put a cap on something for someone. You know, I'm hearing life expectancy. So these could be results that, you know, would cause some sort of a terminal. It could be results of a terminal sort of illness here. Because I'm thinking this is medical by way of test results. Oh, thank you, Spirit, for that. Okay, so life expectancy. So this is some news that someone's receiving, you guys, according to test results. So I'm hearing if something's been plaguing this individual for some time, maybe it was hard for them to get answers, so they went from doctor's office to doctor's office, visits after visits, to now finally somebody has given them news of a life expectancy here. So, whew. That's pretty heavy, y'all. All right, first card out, flipped over in the deck. More cards flipping over in the deck here. So I'm hearing that somebody's in denial, but I don't feel like it's the person who received the results. I feel like it's someone who's closely connected to the person receiving the results. They're the ones that I'm feeling the energy of them being in denial. Yeah, so if they're receiving news of a loved one, has a life expectancy now, they're possibly about to, I'm hearing catastrophe. So, yikes. Yikes. All right, y'all, here we go. Let's just go with this, y'all. Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate your likes, your shares, your comments, your support. And yeah, let's get into it. So we have the Six of Cups reversed at the bottom of the deck. So this is somebody who was being challenged in regards to, you know, why can't it go back to the way things were? But I feel like this person took advantage of the way things were when they had it good. But now, you know, because of what they've been through, seems like they've been through a lot to where they now, it's almost as if it's like a prodigal son energy. Like, they raised, the child is, the child is nurtured to be raised in a certain way, right? But then when they go off on their own underneath, from underneath that perennial guidance, they go off on their own and they start making a lot of wild choices and decisions that, they have in result of have to pay all of that back, karmatic law. This is someone who's ventured back home. So they've been away from this person is what I'm feeling. So there's been some sort of a separation of a bond between these two individuals, because I'm specifically getting two individuals. So the Six of Cups reverse is letting them know that, this is not a trial run here. This is not, something that we're preparing for. Like, this is actual factual, whatever it is that they're discovering here. So them coming back to this news doesn't make them feel any better, because I'm hearing abandonment. They abandoned this person. Yeah. But, the whole taking advantage of, I feel like that had a big deal to do with the abandonment part. So possibly they took advantage of this person being like, because I'm hearing wind beneath my wings, and it just feels like a shelter energy, a covering energy. So it could be a parental figure that is getting this disturbing news of an illness that's terminal, but then the person that's feeling like they're, in some sort of like denial of hearing this, now learning that this is not a rehearsal, like this is the real thing that they're about to go through. They're feeling like the prodigal son energy. So I'm hearing the word revamp on top of that. So, this could be their chance to kind of get their lives together. If this is that one who's been habitual and just effing up each time, the news of this bond that they have that was abandoned with this relative who once nurtured and covered them, could be a parental figure, them receiving this news may bring them to their knees. And I'm hearing finally. Like finally this person, I mean, it's terrible that, the news of, somebody having their life expectancy limited because of test results they just received, the news of the loved one receiving that information. It's unfortunate that that's what it's going to take to get this person to finally humble themselves. So that's what I'm getting, y'all, with the bottom of the deck energy, Six of Cups reverse. So let's get into it. So I'm looking at the Star card reversed here, kind of leading or the headway of the energy we're about to get into. Because this looks like, I'm hearing where it all started, like the foundation. So even if this person being in the Six of Cups reverse, like that regret of not being able to go back and fix things or get it to where it was once before when, they didn't have to worry about anything and things were innocent and beautiful in their lives. But what I'm getting here with this foundation, it was very dark, but they thought that they were in a good spot, but they took advantage of it even on top of that. So it's like, you mean to tell me you're basically the devil, but you're living a good life, under the roof of somebody else's home, under the nurture and care of somebody else. So that means this person that they're about to lose was letting this person get away with and slide through life, like always coming up to defend this person. Excuse me, y'all. Let's get into it. The Star card reverse lets me know that this person was like considered some sort of false star by way of how this parental figure, if that's the case of this person who received the news, treated them. They treated them as some sort of like, everybody else seems to be doing okay, but it's that one little, that one little part. I don't want to say a child. I don't want to say, I don't want to use those sort of terms, but that's what the energy is, y'all. But it's like one of these things is not like the other, but that's the one that gets nurtured the most, like gets all the attention from the parents, from the family, but they do it out of fear. That Star card reverse lets me know that this was some sort of energy to where people were guarded because this person had some sort of powers. And that power just could have been energetically to where things always went their way, even though they were a devil. And it wasn't even in disguise, because I feel like after a while, people kind of knew, like, if something went wrong, they knew who to point fingers at in the family. That's this person. But then at the same time, they seem to always get a pass. Behind the Star card reverse, we have the Page of Pentacles reverse. So this person was able to get away with a lot, y'all. And they didn't really have to do anything in regards to repercussions or, time out, or I'm going to take this away from you. It was like, even if the little smallest thing, it didn't work. It had zero effect to get this person on the right track. Zero. So that built up confidence for the Star card energy reverse to say, that worked last time. Let me try it again. And then when they built up into adolescence and things of that nature, I feel like there was a lot of secrecy. So it's almost as if the outside looked really good, but on the inside, which became a family of secrets in regards to this person, everything was kept quiet. Internally in the family, they knew exactly who to point fingers at, but outside of the household, oh, they're this and they're that, oh, they're an upstanding citizen like the rest of the children, or the rest of the family name and legacy. But there was a devil living within the whole time. But this person had some sort of powers here energetically to get away with it. And I'm hearing specifically inside the family unit. So they even turned the family unit upside down because of one person. Because that's why I was saying they knew exactly who to point fingers at when something went wrong or something didn't seem right or is a red flag surrounding something. They knew exactly. Behind the Page of Pentacles reverse, we have the King of Cups reverse. So here's the master manipulator. I told you it took some time. Starting out as a child, one of these things is not like the other. They knew how to play on emotions of this parental figure, whoever this is, that was in charge of guiding them and nurturing them and protecting them, and really went above and beyond in the protection, because it became to where there was some sort of codependency, or either, what I'm getting now, that parental figure didn't want to seem less than. They didn't want to be viewed as less than a parent, whether it's a mother, a father, uncle, aunt, whoever it is. They didn't want anything to stand out about them that would be a flaw in them raising this particular star reversed energy. So that's why the family secrets were kept internally. Now, this master manipulator of a King of Cups reverse got away with a lot, y'all, based on emotions. But I told y'all it turned into fear inside the family unit. Not that they were afraid that this person was just going to run up and spaz out on them, but it's the reverse action. The adverse reaction of if they wanted to step to this person after that person did something to afflict them, like the family member did something to afflict the other family member, because this was eternal, y'all. It all happened to everybody all the time. They knew that I may not want to, disturb that beast, is what I'm getting. So they had to pick and choose their battles wisely with this star card reverse. And this King of Cups, the star card reverse energy, they knew it. They knew how this worked. They had to build up this skill, y'all. And then it got to a point where when they left the family, they went out and did all kinds of dirt, but came back home squeaky clean. Right? They didn't come back home dragging all their days worth of drama in with them, even though the result of what they did when they were outside would come back to haunt this parental figure, whoever's getting the news of the illness, the terminal illness. They would have to deal with it. But it, as quiet as kept, nobody else outside of the family was aware of this, except the one who was on the receiving end of whoever was in this King of Cups reverse star card reverse energy. Yeah. But in order to maintain that squeaky clean image, it was quietly kind of brushed under the rug. Whatever this King of Cups reverse was out doing each and every day, which nobody really knows because they didn't care to know. They already knew there was major drama with this person. So they'd rather not entertain any goings-ons with this person, even though they're family. But it's like turning a blind eye, right? As long as they come home safe and alive and unscathed, not bleeding, then things were good. It was okay. Because I'm feeling like, too, if there was an issue that surrounded this King of Cups reverse, it would also affect the matriarch. I'm specifically hearing that. It would affect the matriarch to where everything would not be right within this family unit. Y'all, that's a serious, I want to say, demonic hold on this unit of a family for a long time. So I'm being brought to that terminal illness, them getting the news of test results that I picked up in the channeling, but I'm hearing stress will do that. That holding up, holding in, that build up to where it manifests in a physical illness. Because that parental figure, the one who's receiving the news, did a lot to cover for this King of Cups reverse. A lot. A lot. But because they were operating, this King of Cups reverse was operating out of some sort of star reversed energy. That was the illusion, the codependency. Oh, we're squeaky clean. Oh, we're perfect. We're a perfect family. When that wasn't the case, and now that person's eating up all of this right now. I mean, they have been, but getting this news is not something that's going to put them in a positive forward direction. All right, y'all, let me get off of that. Behind the King of Cups reverse, oh my God, the King of Swords in the upright. Look at this. Look at this. Whatever they can do to stay on top. They don't care that this person's about to pass. They don't care that this person got news of a terminal illness and they have like a life expectancy date or time frame. This King of Cups is saying, I won. Y'all can't defeat me. That's the attitude, y'all, of this person. Y'all can't defeat me. As if this one, Lord have mercy, as if this King of Swords was playing a game with their own family members from day one. But that's what I was getting with this star card reverse. They had powers. They manipulated their family, their own family unit. But I'm hearing domineering. I heard domineering, but you know, the King of Swords is about domination and control, period. One of these things is not like the other, y'all. That energy, look who they grew up into. Y'all, this is narc energy all day. King of Cups reverse, the King of Swords, upright or reverse. Star card reverse, y'all. Need I say more? Y'all, it's something I have been wanting to tell y'all for a long time now. I even go and I try to look up clips from this particular series that I watched as a child, and it touched me like, wow. Y'all, what I'm talking about, because I wanted to share them with y'all, but I'm like, people, I don't know what genre, what age y'all bracket y'all fall into, but there was a show, Alfred Hitchcock. He created a series called The Twilight Zone. Okay, we know about the black and white version, but they came out with a movie in the 80s. Now, it had a series of maybe 3, 4, 5, separate individual short, like little movie script scenes or whatever, combined in one movie. Y'all, there was one, I will never forget this. I remember watching this with my mother as a child, y'all. There was a little boy. He was, that's exactly what we're talking about right now. Y'all, there was a little boy. He staged an accident. Like, he would do this because that came out later. He would stage accidents. He was riding his bike and he would wait for a car to back out or something like that. And he'll push himself in front of it so he can get hit purposely. So then the person who's driving the car, they realize they hit somebody and they jump out. Oh my God, are you all right? And the little boy's like, yeah, can you just take me home or something? Y'all. So the driver was like, of course, let me find your parents or whatever. Let's get you home. Y'all, they go in the home. I don't even want to give it up. But if y'all know what I'm talking about, y'all know. And I would encourage y'all to go find this movie and watch that particular series. I can't tell you the name of it, but it involves a little boy. Okay? I'm going to have to find it. But y'all, this has been so relevant to me. And it's coming out right here on this table right now. But I have been wanting to tell y'all that for more than a couple of months. Because that's where it starts. That manipulation, that staging, that plan of execution that King of Swords is known for. That manipulation that the King of Cups stands for in the reverse. They start young, y'all. They do. All right, y'all. We got the Fool card here. So this is a new beginning, but it's on its side, y'all. So there is somebody who is about to walk into some sort of new beginning here, but I feel like that new beginning has to do with the passing of, you know, the one with the receiving the news of the terminal illness and how it's going to affect possibly this family unit. I know for sure that other person that's involved that we're talking about, who is, you know, that narc energy by way of the little kid growing up with the quote unquote special powers to manipulate and dominate others. Yeah. All right, let's see what the Fool card entails here. So I can immediately see the Three of Cups reverse underneath that Fool card energy. So the Three of Cups means there is no celebration here. I'm hearing all's well that ends well. I don't use that phrase, so I'm trying to see how that, you know, incorporates into the energy. All's well that ends well. I'm not even sure what that means right now, y'all. And I don't want to take up a lot of time. Spirit, can you give me like the quick version of that, what that means? I heard desegregation. Desegregation? I know segregation means taking, you know, separating things, but desegregation may be like the reversal of it, like bringing it back together. All's well that ends well. So where they started is where they end. I don't know. Let's see what this energy is here by way of the header with this Page of Swords reverse, y'all. So this has to do with some sort of somebody's not using or telling the truth here. They're not activating. I'm hearing clarity, like they're not taking the time to provide information. Like I'm hearing it's needed information at this point. And they're not, okay, so this person who's terminally ill, if they just, before they leave this earth, leave this life, they just have one question: why? And here comes this person with, well, it's your fault. You shouldn't have this, you know, while this person's terminally ill. Like, why are you even talking to them like that? Like, why is that even coming out of your mouth? But that would be the King of Swords and the King of Cups reverse. Creating a victim situation, victimizing, right? That's what I'm getting with this Page of Swords reverse. Like, that's not the time. Like, can you just get over yourself for 1 minute, knowing that this person is on their way out? Like, you still are just talking about yourself and pointing fingers. Ooh, that's got to feel like terrible. That would probably feel worse than the diagnosis that they just received, that they're not going to live too much longer. The parent or whoever that is. That coming from, we'll say, a child, as to them blaming them at the last minute, even though they're on their deathbed, this child is blaming you for what they went through. Okay, y'all, let me keep going. Y'all know this is going to be pathetic. Look who we're dealing with. King of Swords, King of Cups reverse. You know it's pathetic, y'all. So behind the Knight of Swords, the Page of Swords reverse, we have the Ten of Pentacles. So this Ten of Pentacles has to do with legacy, family legacy, distribution energy. Ten of Pentacles, there's something here that is about to be distributed, but it has to do with legacy energy. So if this is the passing of the baton, the torch, the deed, the bank account, excuse me, whatever that is, that's going to help support future generations, that's what's on the table here in regards to why they're not telling the truth about something. That's what's on the table. That could be a policy. Whatever it is going to help propel the family forward or keep them afloat. Excuse me. But something's not truthful here with this Page of Swords reverse energy. But I felt clearly that somebody had a question of why. If they could just get one answer to one question, that single word question is why. Now, what the why is asking, you know, in relation to, possibly we'll find that out here. But with a history like this, like why could take an eternity to answer. All right, behind this Ten of Pentacles, we have the Two of Pentacles. So this is a decision of somebody wondering what's going to go where. So this is a distribution, y'all. This happens to do with balancing things out financially. So you know what I'm hearing? Who's going to be in charge? Who's going to be in charge? But whoever's involved with this Page of Swords reverse, they're making up something or skipping something or denying something. You know, that's the little white lie energy. Not even a little white lie. This is a denial energy here. But they're trying to get the best position for this Ten of Pentacles, because they are already in some sort of bind here to where they need this so they can continue to try to balance out whatever they have going on financially. So I would say look out for whoever is in this Page of Swords reverse energy, because they're trying to put themselves in a good light. But there's something that needs to be answered here in regards to why. Like, you know, why did they leave and why are they just now showing up now? Interesting, y'all. Interesting. Because I did say it's a prodigal son sort of energy. They went away and they're coming back. But when they come back, it's like, what is this with the untruth here, with the lie energy here? Like what are they not activating in response to being truthfulness or truthful here? But we do know it's in order to get their position with this Ten of Pentacles. All right, y'all, let's get over into this energy, and I'll definitely pull clarifiers and see where they fall. Excuse me. So, sorry, y'all, excuse me. All right. I don't know why the drainage always starts from my nasal down my throat, but I don't want to snort online. That's kind of disgusting, but anyway. All right, y'all. Four of Cups reverse. So this means somebody is, I'm hearing accurate. Somebody's looking a little bit closer into something in regards to these emotional, I'm hearing emotional captivity, y'all, but I don't know why that wouldn't come out, but it was there. So they're looking a little deeper into this, possibly what's been holding them captive. But now, in a sense, they're being freed, right? But the freeing energy is something that they cannot, you know, I don't feel like they would have wanted to be freed in this manner, but it is what it is. Because we look at the Four of Cups in the upright, it's like somebody, you know, God's trying to give you another opportunity. God, universe, creator, source, whoever you like to acknowledge, trying to give you another opportunity to kind of look at things outside the box, but you're so focused on what's in front of you that you can't even open up to the universe, even though it's something waiting for you. In the reverse, it's like this person now knows. They understand. So for me, this feels like, you know, if they could do it all over again, that's what I'm getting from here, from this card. If they could do it all over again, because there's no if on the table. Yeah. Behind the Four of Cups, we have the Three of Wands. So this, in this position in reverse, it means somebody can just go ahead and give up. You know, there's no more expectations here of, you know, this might be surrounding those test results or somebody getting their life together finally, because finally did come up earlier, because that's where this person, this King of Swords energy was. It's like, well, finally, because they've been doing so much dirt for so long. So this person, whoever is in this, you know, energy of, well, I guess that's it, you know. Yeah, and accepting it or taking a deeper dive into that, they're learning that, you know, that expectancy energy, because I mentioned life expectancy is it's, you know, there's a hindrance. There's no point in, you know, waiting for their ship to arrive, because it's not coming, and they realize that. We have the Chariot. So this is full force ahead. So they're realizing that, you know, they've been prepared for such a time as this, because the Chariot, major arcana, I always feel that this is divine intervention here. That, you know, this is how the cookie crumbles is what I'm gathering. I don't mean to laugh, y'all. Golly, that must just be a little nervous tick or something. But yeah, the Chariot definitely is. It's undeniable that whatever it is coming, it's full force, or whatever's happening, the energy surrounding is full speed ahead. Behind the Chariot, we have the 8 of Swords reversed. So that's a release. Somebody's being released from this mental entrapment, period. Or they're learning now that they can release themselves, and that's what's happening here. That they're going to actually, and I'm hearing give up the ghost. So give up the ghost means surrender. Just surrendering to it, you know, especially when you realize your ships aren't coming. Like, you actually realize that after believing and waiting for so long, having to acknowledge that with the Chariot energy, like, damn, okay. But, you know, taking me back to that parental figure who protected this person, their child, for so long, as a child, as an adult, as an older adult, possibly, they, like, I'm hearing, went to the grave protecting this child, which is a full-grown adult. All right, y'all. Behind the 8 of Swords reversed, we have the Queen of Cups. So this is, you know, who's possibly in question here. Somebody who is a nurturer, who cares, who loves, who supports. But unfortunately, it also brought on a demise of them just going above and beyond. And I'm hearing just caused its own action. Yeah. So that Queen of Cups is possibly the parental figure that I kept referring to, and the one who's receiving that news of the terminal illness with the life expectancy date here. I keep hearing fought tooth and nail. So y'all, they fought against the wind for this person. So whether or not they knew that they were wrong, but they just knew they had a duty and an obligation to keep this one, I'm hearing, in a safe environment. So I did say, you know, they didn't care as long as whatever was done outside of the home, as long as this person came home and was in one piece, unharmed, unscathed, then that was good enough for them. But that also means you're also accepting responsibility. So when it's time to pay all of that dirt back, you're also included in that for what this person did to others, because you're basically a scapegoat at that moment. You know, you can't turn a blind eye, because that's already involvement. You know that they're doing something wrong. So you covering for them, you're also taking on their karma. All right, y'all, let's pull some clarifiers. Right is right and wrong is wrong. Whew. All right, y'all, let me cut these cards and get on up out of this energy. I'm hearing that something's on repeat. So possibly this Queen of Cups going through this releasing or being released finally, but then them not having expectations of anything different happening. Like they are accepting defeat or accepting their fate at this point. They're accepting of it. But I hear it's on repeat. So when I said with the 4 of Cups that they're in a deep emotional dive, realizing now that, you know, whatever it was that I said, the energy, I called it out specifically earlier, but I can't relive that right now at this moment. But they realize it is what it is. Bad health at the bottom of the deck, y'all. This expectation was the first card that came out, but it's on the side. So we're looking at 2 and 8. That's 10. That's a completion. So they know it's over. They know this is the end. Bad health at the bottom of the deck. Look at that 3 and 1 is 4. 4, and then that 4 of Cups, they're accepting that this what it is. I'm hearing prognosis. So they're accepting of that. Let's turn these cards over that fell on top of this narc energy. They're in the reverse. So house, thief, message. So this person's coming around. I did mention a deed. I did mention some sort of family legacy being passed on with this 10 of Pentacles. They're coming around possibly to see if they're on this list. I don't know if this is a reading of, what do they call it? Rights or something, or what, you know, the will, whatever, whoever's going to get what. So there's a house in question here is what I'm feeling, but it's in the reverse. So if this person's coming around only to see if they're on the list to be able to get the deed to the house or whatever, that's a no. It's a no-go. And then the thief card reverse, that's why. This is why, because they are a thief. Maybe they've tried to attempt to take a deed to the house before, or there's something that happened surrounding a house energy that they were exposed. Yeah. And I'm hearing this person should already be aware of this because of previous attempts to steal this house. With the message card reversed, they're not getting the clue here that even though, you know, that is your family and they're receiving this news that they're getting ready to go, that doesn't mean that you're next in line to receive anything. They can still not put you on the will or consider you for what it is that you think that you should be considered for, just based on last time's attempts of you stealing or trying to steal this home or something in the home or whatever has to do with the home. I told y'all there's a thief in the family. These people already knew this inside the family unit, y'all, because they were doing this person, this King of Swords, Star card reverse energy, King of Cups reverse energy. They were doing things internally to their own family members. So it's no secret that, yeah, you're not getting shit. Like, why did you think you were going to get something? Like, you've been stealing from us and manipulating us since you were a child, and you left and abandoned ship, and now you want to come back for the reading of the rights or whatever, and you expect to get something? Like, get out of here. Like, it's get the F out of here energy from the family members. So this person must have did some royal dirt to this family. Wow. All right, y'all. So here's the energy that fell out on the 10 of Pentacles. I'm hearing reading of the rights. I'm assuming that would be will or something like that. But anyway, like a W-I-L-L. So this energy with the clarifiers fell out on top of, you know, the 10 of Pentacles and the financial decision here that they're already spending the money, y'all. But this Page of Swords reverse is getting in the way of that. But it's like, you know, do they even know what's going on here? Like, are they in tune with their own selves that, you know, you're definitely a loser? You've been stealing from everybody, so what makes you think? So that's the energy of the why that I was picking up. Somebody has a question on their deathbed to ask this person, like, why? And it's possibly, why would you think that I'm, you know, that person speaking on bad health card, person on their deathbed, why would you think that I'm leaving you anything after all that you put us through? Now that's specific. We have the Great Fortune card here, y'all. We got Privileged Lady. We have Courthouse, Unexpected Income, and Lovers. Yeah, somebody's waiting for some sort of payout. This Privileged Lady is standing out to me as like this person is being pushed to go toward their family that they abandoned, that they ran through so many times by way of a Privileged Lady energy. And it may because there is some sort of impending courthouse to where this Privileged Lady is looking for some sort of payout here, because the Lover's card is here. So the Privileged Lady is motivation for this person to come get this great fortune by way of this 10 of Pentacles. That's the only reason why. Isn't that pathetic? I was getting ready to say it's because of a bitch that this person is coming back to acknowledge that their mother, parent, father, whoever is on their deathbed, and then they want to come and try to see what it is that they can get because of this privileged lady. Because they got to pay this bill. Whatever happened in the courthouse with unexpected income, it fared for this privileged lady, y'all. And they got to pay this bill, that Two of Pentacles. So maybe perhaps this is something that the family does not know about. Something that they did outside the house. They got caught up with, but it really like put them in a mental constraint here. Because this privileged lady energy has her eye on a great fortune here. And that great fortune points to this family member on the deathbed. And that's the only reason this person's coming back. It's not to say I'm sorry. It's not to say, oh my God, I can't live without you. Please don't leave me. You did so much for me to protect me and hide me and cover me all of my life. I was so stupid. I made the dumbest decisions and I did this and that, but you were still there for me. Nope, none of that. It's what can I get? Because I got to feed this beast of a privileged lady right here. Or else. Oh, man. Okay, so y'all look. Let's dive through the bottom of the deck energy. So, behind the Six of Cups reverse, them knowing that they can't go back to the way things were, is the Eight of Pentacles reverse. They lost focus here. So possibly they turned their nose up at their own family because they started making money somewhere else, but that money dried up. It's gone. It's gone, y'all, but that's the motivator. The great fortune, the Ten of Pentacles, they're coming back to see what they can get because of that Two of Pentacles. They got to balance things out financially on their end. Temperance card here. That has to do with balance. Funny, I just said that. But wanting to bring things back in balance. And then we have the Three of Pentacles because they have no help. There is no assistance here. You would just think that this person, knowing that their family members on their deathbed, they would be coming back to just say, you know, what can I do? I want to help, you know, and possibly maybe that's what that is in the reverse, but it's not anything that they're going to be able to keep a promise to. Yeah, they're wanting to come back and be, you know, that helpful family member that they never really were, but it's disguised as, let me come in and I mean, there's something that I can do, right? Yeah. Get lost. And then Nine of Pentacles energy here. I mean, this all has to do with how they even gain their own victims in their own personal life, wanting to be some kind of help. It's disguised as help, but it's not. But that's how they find the energies to be able to manipulate. But that's outside of the house, y'all. So they got a privileged lady energy here by way of the Lover's card. That's how that happened here. They disguised themselves as some kind of help because it looked like this Nine of Pentacles energy had a lot going on. And this person was going to be able to feast off of that. So yes, this was all money motivated, period. That's what this was all about to begin with. And the fact that they looked at their own family as, you know, bank energy to see what they could get from their own family before they started to step outside. It started at home. Underneath the clarifying energy deck, bad health, we have thoughts card. So look at that. What can I get? Like in their minds, just sitting like, maybe they have an understanding that this person was going to receive this news because I said that this has been going on. This person's been going from doctor office to doctor office, visit after visit. So this person was already working on a scheme, y'all. King of Swords. They were like, oh shit, it's a matter of time then. Let me start checking pockets here. Thief card energy. They've been doing this. They've been stealing from their own family. After the thoughts card, we have the pathway card. So somebody's about to transition here, y'all. The person in this portrait that this person's been painting. Yeah. Courtship card behind the pathway card. So this is supposed to get, you know, make things, it's supposed to put this person in a better light according to this King of Swords. Once they get their hands on what it is after this person passes, oh, it's on, it's game on, because now they'll be back on top. Remember I told you they lost with that Eight of Pentacles reverse? Where was it? that they lost. They lost out on a lot here. But this 10 of Pentacles, whatever it is they're trying to come in and get, is going to put them right back in position to carry on with the BS. All right, y'all. I hope this helps.